Everybody bringing it in. Hey, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Again, another zesty day in the market. We're going through some trials and tribulations. Everybody saw we did officially have our conversion reverse split back. What we expected to occurred. They slapped that thing down. And again, like I said, we have expectations of further distress to come. We're going to talk about that, discuss a little bit about plans of contingency of being able to make your money back recoup. Because like I said, this is one war in a long-term battle. This is not a chance for those that are giving up and understand financial freedom is not something that just comes and goes. It's either you're committed to you're not. Hey, we got cheated, we got frauded, but like I said, the biggest way that you could allow yourself to allow the other side that victory is if you allow this transaction to stop you from investing. Like I said, we have many ways to make money, and I'm not going to be one of those people that they stop because I got cheated. Hey, the fact that you had to cheat me showed me that I was on point. And like I said, I'd much rather be cheated than just have been dead wrong. Hey, they had to cheat us in one way. So like I said, guys, let's talk about it. We're going to get down to it. But first, let's get a little interaction going in. All right, guys. Hey, we're going to jump down into it. Starting off quick with a little talk with our Charles Payne talking about the Nvidia movement and things that are going on with video. As y'all know, we like to put a little tech with our tech and tech. We are not going to let these small little hiccups in this financial game be something to stop you. My main portfolio is up over 150%. I have a smaller portfolio that I use for day trade, sweet trade, where I held my AMC. I had to learn that lesson over holding this play over 3 years. And like I said, I wouldn't change anything about the whole thing because like I said, I learned what it is with this stock market, and that's one thing that even pushed me further into going to those crypto markets, which we're going to discuss. But first, without further ado, let's get down into it with Charles Pizzle. Yeah.
Joining me on Nicholas Wealth Management CEO, founder David Nicholas. So David, I don't know if you remember that. You might be too young to remember that commercial. That ushered in the PC era, the World Wide Web era, the Industrial Revolution. That's the third Industrial Revolution. Apple is going on to be the most wealth-generating stock in history. $3 trillion. Anyone watching this show could have participated in that. I think we're seeing the fourth Industrial Revolution. Nvidia, AI doing that. What are your thoughts?
Charles, I think you're right. I'm glad you put it this way. This was a once-in-a-lifetime report. If you look at the last 2 quarters for Nvidia,
the greatest generational wealth transfer is under play as we speak, guys. Do not be lulled in a false sense of thinking that, oh, hey, everything's going wrong, nothing's going on, everything's stagnated. Big money's moving in the background. These are the plays of the future. If you want your money protected, if you want to recoup these losses, and especially in something that you know is a high price power, because I don't think I'm ever going to just fully lead the stock market. The stock market is a generational wealth creating a machine, but understand that plays like AMC R, meme stocks, those high volatility, our day trades, are in a different category from these long-term high pricing power mega cap stocks as Apple, Tesla, Nvidia. Those are two different type of plays, and you've got to understand that. One of them usually a slow grow, but with the way this generational wealth transfer and with this recession that we're in, a mild recession as they're going to call it coming in the future, the only plays that will be able to move and stick through all this are going to be those high growth stocks with this money and capital, and then things that are offering. People are going to do whatever they need to do to buy those Apple phones. Understand that. That's called pricing power. Phones at $1,300. People still buying them off the shelf. Same with the Nvidia chips. They cannot produce enough. They smashed the earnings.
It was always, the valuation's too rich. The valuation's too rich. Stay away from it. You know what? They were wrong. I mean, the market was wrong on this. And what you just mentioned, it's a valuation pull. It's going to pull the other players in the industry up. But right now, Nvidia owns cloud computing. They own AI. They're going to corner this market for a while. There's going to be other players that get involved. But I think the valuations make sense still. Even
I do find it interesting. A lot of the folks.
And by valuation, guys, they have the price projection of Nvidia raised to $800. Now we hit 500. We retraced a little bit down. I think around like 470, 480 range, but $800 now, mega cap.
Let me just put this in perspective for you folks. Last year, Nvidia, at this time, 1 year ago, $6 billion worth of the stock was short, and it was down 37% at the time. So guess what? Wall Street shorted more and shorted more. As of this morning, Wall Street's down $11 billion. So what they're saying is, well, this is Cisco 2.0.
You want your get back?
It's not Cisco 2.0.
Get your get
Do
back.
your research on that. I want to talk to you about your last picks here, David, because you gave me 5 ideas. 4 of them rocketed, just took off like crazy. One was up 50% in like a month. Talk to us about these ideas, because This has been a choppy market. The Metas, the Teslas of the world, the on computers. Did you trade these? Are you still in them?
Yeah, we own them, and you had to bring up ADYUI, right? that was a stock that we loved. We still like it, but look, they invested. They hired like crazy last year when most tech companies were laying off. Look, I loved it 2 weeks ago. I love it more now.
Yeah.
We're putting more money to work.
Really?
Absolutely.
So you weren't afraid that. When you see a stock, I covered this last week, a 45%.
The difference between the have-nots and the have-yots. See, a have-not is so scared and fickle about their money. Oh, I'm scared. I'm going to lose it when you don't even really have anything to lose anyways. I understand it may seem like big money now, but understand when you have millions compared to 10,000, 20,000, or 5,000, or 2,000, people with millions let those millions go to work. Let that money go to work. Big money showing you, hey, listen, we're buying it. We're eating them up. Hey, I'm just telling you.
Not worried about that
it's brutal, but look, we're buying the management team. If you look at the management team, ADYUI, they have what it takes to turn this thing around. I feel very confident.
Okay, and the rest of them you're holding as well?
Absolutely holding.
Anyway, the moves that they made were absolutely huge, but let's talk about why you're in New York. The Nicholas Fixed Income Alternative. FIAX is your stock symbol.
That's right.
I can remember, David, when I had my first book published, taking my kids into Barnes & Nobles, felt so good. How'd it feel going down there ringing a bell with your ETF?
Man, I'll tell you, the American dream is real. To be standing here today, single mom, to be at this moment in New York, it was amazing. It's powerful. We loved it, man. The fund's been great. It's really for those that want capital preservation, but they want income. It's yielding 6.5%, which is, treasuries are yielding 5.5%. So we're getting 1% above the treasury rate.
How do you pull that off?
That's right. It's with an options overlay. So we're doing a very conservative option overlay. We just need 20 or 30 basis points per month to get us a pretty juicy yield over and above the treasury. So 99% treasuries, we can probably get somewhere between 6 to 9% yield still being backed up in
wow.
treasuries.
Congratulations. This is I'm just looking at this. I know you got to get a poster of this. And by the way, you look great down in the floor. So before I let you go, we got Jay Powell up. Earnings season is over. Yeah. We had a big move. It feels like maybe we're consolidating. Yeah. You've gotten a little bit more conservative, I think, since we spoke last.
We have. And again, obviously, if you look at the technicals of the market, I'm watching 4,200. Look, I'm bullish. I want this market to head higher. But let's see what Jay Powell does tomorrow. I'm not saying he's taking
short-term turbulence, guys. Do not get lost in the short-term turbulence. I know it seems wild and guys, 2025, 2024 is going to spell gains out the wanes. I'm talking about popping out like a toaster strudel. It's coming up. You hear me? I'm telling you.
But he brought inflation down. He did what he said he was going to do.
You saw it in 2023 if you invested in January.
Then I think Wall Street is realizing this is why we want to stay on the front end of the curve. I think that long bond could go higher. That's problematic for stocks, Charles. This is why we're being a little bit more defensive.
Great stuff, my man. Congratulations.
Bing. Oh, yeah. Hey, good deal with it right there. Hey, like I said, we always like a little discussion with our boys, Charles Payne. Let's make sure we're on the right frame. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, pulling on in, guys. We're going to give a little breakdown of what occurred with our AMC. And then, guys, I'm giving expectations of what's going on. Because, like I said, we ain't going to always tell you what you want to hear, but we're going to tell you what you need to hear, like I said, just to keep it up top. Because I'd rather you be prepared and hear it as opposed to just be shocked by it. But obviously, as everybody saw, we popped off, started off. I saw in pre-market. I've been through too many of these reverse splits. COSM, GTI, I've been through too many of these. Popped up, they started us off at $20. Apparently, at some point, it hit $21.98. I never saw that. By the time I looked at it, it was already at $18 and falling before anybody could trade. By 7 o'clock, it was sitting around about 7 or 8 a.m. It was sitting around about $17. And I already knew. I was like, oh, yeah, they're about to go crazy with it. Mind you, they were still at that time paying high cost to borrow on it as far as short position. But now that position has changed, unfortunately, which we're about to go over. But like I said, guys, everybody should understand, they started smacking down. We've gone from AMC being down almost 70% to the reverse split going down another 27%. Highs other day around 35%. Drop down. They haven't even added in the APE shares. APE was down. APE was down 17% as well, which brought it down to $1.42, which apparently they're going to be adding to AMC tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to bring our price up. You should see a price range somewhere around 1550, 1560, which is crazy just to spell out the fraud that occurred. We were at $16, $17 when they did the ape conversion, right? They have now brought it back cheaper and split the stock 10 times over what it was as far as creating shares. Just so y'all can see the fraud that's in front of you. Understand that that's going to come in tomorrow where they're going to be dropping ape. So now ape is going to be no longer trading tomorrow. I'm assuming maybe pre-market, maybe 8:30, might be going as soon as 4 a.m. We're not sure. Obviously, you know, some of these apps, brokers, Webull, allows you to do your trading at 4 a.m. But that'll cease to trade, as one of my friends on Instagram said. Basically, it's just dissolving in. Ape is no longer a thing. It's like it didn't exist. They just robbed us with it, calling fraud again. But that's going to be added in the price. And again, I expect them to further smash it down. We're going to leave off on Friday. Obviously, sentiment is broached. And this is why I want everybody to understand, guys. This is one battle. If you are the type of person where it's something like, I'm done, I'm never going to invest again, hey, exit stage left. I understand. I'm not mad at you. This type of stuff is something that can, you know, crumble souls. But understand, financial freedom is a battle of attrition. It's about showing up each and every single day, which is why I give each and every single one of y'all kudos for coming in each and every day and learning. But the point is, you've got to learn and evolve. You've got to take this lesson and never forget this lesson. If you didn't take anything from it, that's the biggest loss. Not some money. Hey, guys, you can go to work tomorrow. Long as your legs work, long as your brain work. Hey, I'm a bag chaser. I'm going to go get that money, and I'm going to make that money multiply. That's what financial freedom is about. So I'm not worried about any of that, any of those losses. We're recouping those. I've already recouped a lot of those in my long term anyways. But in the horizon with crypto, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, oh, God, this was a shot in the bucket. But nonetheless, put it on through. We have our expectations for Friday. Like I said, I'm not really expecting anything or any up. I was expecting the pop to happen, but with them coming off and hitting it like this already, it already lets me know that how they're going to try to drill this down over these next couple of days. Spilling off into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Monday, we're going to come in. You're going to start to see how the sentiment's going to respond. I don't think it's going to be a good response come Monday after everything's happened, because Friday, they're going to even further try to step in and smash down on this stock just to leave the worst taste in your mouth that you can have coming into that Monday. Because like I said, they want sentiment wrapped in shambles. And again, like I said, guys, MOASS is over. I know people don't like to hear that. Is there a chance of price range? Yeah, definitely down the line, the price will rise back up. But like I said, what I'm personally doing is that I'm not going to sit up here and be a cash cow for A. A is not going to sit up there and rob me blind, broad daylight, and me sit up there and say, da-da-da. I'm playing this play a situation. If there's pops, I'm riding, I'm in and out. But like I said, I'm putting my money to work in other facets. Like I said, I've been in this play. Just so y'all can understand, this ain't just talking for Mojomo. I've been in this play since yesterday, where I jumped in around 18 bucks, ran up to 46, a stop lost at 38, jumped back in today at 39. We popped up to 47. I'm still holding it. We're at 49. There is plenty of plays like this, but also you've got to stand. And how I move with these, this is not something was like, I'm going to hold this forever. I'm in and out making that money. But this is something that I learned in being an AMC and learning how to day trade, things like that. But like I said, we've got plenty of things that come, plenty of options. Like I said, everybody knows you need to put some tech in your tech and tech. Nvidia's sitting at a good buying opportunity now at 468. Obviously, you saw the pop up at 520 with an expectation of $800 on price target. They have cornerstone the market. Earnings report was a smash. Literally, they cannot create enough of these chips as far as what's buying this cloud-based service. They didn't have to put any money in the sales. These big companies are coming and buying these things up. AI is the ticket. I'm telling you now. Put it on through. AMC Stonko tracker still sitting at zero. It's showing 0 shares available. This is going to change, and we're able to kind of tell that as what is coming through, what will slide through, and I'm actually sure what I'm talking about. 43 days on the threshold securities list. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a thing for the past once they finish that consolidation tomorrow with this 8 thing. Today was the first phase of it. Tomorrow's second phase. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be that third phase of really seeing what that price action will be. But I already know they're going to try to leave us off in shambles coming in Friday. I've been in too many of these. I know how they do this. Put it on through. AMC short interest is dropping down, has dropped down to 24.3. Obviously, we were at 27 yesterday. The day before, we were at 29. We've been seeing them. They already started. And I was looking at the community, and there were a bunch of discussions on a bunch of channels, but I came to the consensus, and it made sense. They started this conversion Wednesday. You know, they were kicking this off Wednesday, Tuesday. They kind of froze everything. There was no reporting of on a Stonko tracker. The short interests was going on. The dark pool was kind of frozen off. They took options off. They started this conversion well before what y'all saw today. This is just what they showed to us. Across the bar, they bought some shares at 36.93. But guys, look at this here. 100% utilization. If you want to know what's going on in the background, that's what's occurring. Cost of bar average was not appearing, but cost of bar max is all the way down to 8%, 8.59%, guys. They're releasing this pressure and the steam off of, but like I said, this is not a thing to tell you to buy, hold, to sell, but I'm going to keep you coming with the proper information. I'm not going to be what I didn't come in here building the channel. Like I said, this channel got 20,000 followers. I was, AMC to the moon, but I said, I'm not, I can sleep much better knowing that I came in and I'm telling y'all ways to make money and ways to be precise with stuff as opposed to just being somebody that's going to come and scream false information. That's just not what we're going to do with it. Pushing on through now. You might ask, what I do? What should I do? I've been talking with some people in you know, on my Instagram, some people in our channels. There's a lot of people in our family that are already on the point that we're like, hey, listen, we've already been on this game, we've already been setting up and moving. But like I said, guys, put some tech in your tech. Y'all hear me say that every single day. The next movement everybody talks about is one we're gonna pull on through to what it actually truly is. But BRICS nations, everybody should know, they had their summit, I believe, either yesterday or this morning. BRICS family welcomes Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United States of Emirates in. The 15th BRICS summit has decided, like I said, bring 6 companies in as members. This, guys, you got to understand, this BRICS nation that's created is going to be the facility of how crypto expands and explodes. And from what I heard and the overview of it, it's not really so much. Now, don't get me wrong. Russia is pissed off about how the Western nations, and they have every right to, has handled the money, handled being at the forefront. Obviously, our Richmond over Richmond have just spoiled and ruined an economy. And like I said, they were very, and I think that was also with South Africa as well, very straightforward on the fact that they're not okay with what's going on in the Western nation. But the overall general consensus is it really doesn't even sound like a BRICS nation, something that's pushing the United States out, but this is the new means of how they're going to start moving monetary. There's a space for America once we kind of get out of our ways currently. But like I said, that's going to take a good leadership that's going to take above them. If you didn't hear me, I can't repeat it. Like I said, I want the channel to get just me disappear on the yacht somewhere. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to tell you. But when those high powers that be kind of understand that, hey, listen, this is the maneuver, there's going to be a place in there. It'd be kind of crazy if it was BRICS plus USA. But like I said, this is the new movement, and this is why crypto is going to be the thing that slides, and it's going to be the way that your money grows. Now, before we go to that, I want to listen to this little small clip. This guy best describes what occurred to us in this AMC play. I don't know what the guy's name is. Fair use, fair use.
I have so many questions regarding AMC. Like, how can a profitable company that's only been reporting good news and saying it's going to pay off its debt lose 80% of its value in less than a month? And after the reverse stock split, AMC lost over 30% of its value again with not one halt. And whenever AMC goes up...
And guys, I just want y'all to see the pure fraud. Like I said, he's hitting the nail on the head, guys. Remember, every time after that conversion was denied, pop up, we're running up towards $7. AA comes out, slams his stock talking about bankruptcy. I mean, and if y'all ever want to understand it, it's us versus them. Here it is for you, just plain... every time that we have pop-ups, 5 to 10%, there's a hold on AMC. This stock has slid 30% for the last 3 days before the conversion, then slid another 30% with not one halt. Not one halt. Not one halt.
Even 4 or 5%, it gets halted. So this smells like corruption, it tastes like corruption, and there's no word from CEO Adam Aron because I think he participated in this corruption. Why? He got paid off, he's been shorting it himself, who really knows? But he is not on the side of apes, he played apes, I got played, I shouldn't have held on to this investment for as long as I did, I lost a lot of money, lesson learned, I can take this L and I'm gonna have to eat it, but it is what it is. Currently, this is how much I've lost on AMC and Ape. and it hurts, yeah. And it's only going to get worse, it seems.
Yep.
I have so many questions regarding.
Yep. And like he said, guys, you're going to have to eat it. But if this is something that stopped you, understand, I need for you to understand how blessed you are in the first place to even be able to rally that much money. There's some people that are in foreign countries that don't even have opportunity to play a game where they can learn a lesson like this. That's what the perspective I want you. And I want this to ignite that fire inside of y'all. This is investing. This is financial freedom. Like I said, if this could stop you, you don't deserve a thought on the yacht. But you need to go to the first millionaire you find and ask him, hey, how easy was it? How many companies failed? How many ideas did you shoot out? How many days did you cry? How many ramen noodles did you eat? How many times you like, oh, my family thinks I'm a joke. How many times did it have to happen? But when it pops, that one trade that changed up everything, that one move, that one business idea that changed everything, then everybody's, Just remember, this is what financial freedom is. This is what getting to that chicken bag actually looks like, guys. So like I said, this is a learning lesson. This is not an L. Just remember that. We're going to swallow that. We're going to eat that. We all have lost money in this. But like I said, I bounced back. I'm bounced back king. I already, like I told y'all a year and 8 months ago, started. All right, let me go ahead. I didn't want to have to, but I divvied my, deleveraged my position and started going in the long term. I was like, this is a slower thing. I thought it was going to grow a lot slower. And here, that portfolio is up 150%. But it was me taking that and saying, all right, I got to evolve as a trader. I love this final stuff. I geek out over this, but I had to go ahead and allow myself to allow that generational transfer to occur. And here we are putting on through XRP. Can't do too much. Like I said, hey, YouTube, we're just joking over here. Calm down. Listen, Western Union confirms its plans to experiment with Ripple. Put it on through. Financial services company Western Union is experimenting with Ripple blockchain and corresponding with XRP cryptocurrency, according to CEO Hickman Esrek. Hey, I don't know. I'm just trying my best here. Esrek informed analysts that the Ripple test during a conference call on February 13th, nothing that the company is considering ways to use Ripple to settle transactions and for the capital optimization. A Western Union spokesman told Fortune the company is also experimenting with XRP, Ripple's native cryptocurrency. Ripple confirmed the relationship with Western Union. Confirmed the relationship with Western Union. We've been testing different products with Western Union for a while. The company wrote in a statement to Bloomberg News on February 14th. We're excited about our work towards a pilot implementation of XRapid, which uses XRP in payment flows. Guys, the time is now to be making these investments. Go click that link in the description. Go click the Ballot wallet. I've been screaming that is my favorite wallet. It's a safety beacon as far as people that are going to be coming through with scanners trying to get through your ledgers and all those things that have Bluetooth. This is a real cold storage wallet. It's offline till you bring your passphrase, which is on the card, and your address, which is on the card as well, together on the Ballot wallet for you can send it off, but you can send it on without ever bringing it online. I'm storing those up. I have a big bucket. Now I've got them where I'm breaking them down into 500 each so I can be ready when I go off to sell off. I don't have to bring other cards online. I can boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. It hits 500. I'm gonna drop a $500 a 500 token card. Here's 1,500 token card, right? This is just my game plan on it. Like I said, guys, there's the world of finance and the world of money is sitting at your beacon, but do not take this small battle as your ultimate war. I cannot tell you again. Another thing, breaking news, Ripple officially connected with XRP with the SWIFT system. XRP is a part of the ISO 222 and also involved with a SWIFT attached. Basically, like I said, guys, we all know that XRP is not a security. This is a means of transaction, which is how banks are going to be moving around money, land, assets, artwork, all of these different things. It's the transaction means that we're purchasing. This is totally different. And we're going to end off with this clip right here just to put it in there, guys. I am avid about this. I don't mess with things. The only thing I didn't really mess with was AMC, and we didn't miss. We got cheated. Let's get it.
My fellow Americans, this is breaking news. Do you know what XRP has in common with all other digital assets? They're all bleeding. There's blood in the streets. And children are getting liquidated. But do you know what XRP does not have in common with all other digital assets? It's the only asset that's not a security, as a matter of law. So carry on with your day, stay safe, keep the boob tube on for more alerts.
Yes, sir, guys. Do not forget these things are moving in the background, and right now it's the only time for you to be loading into. I know that we've had that pop up to 84 down to 50. Yeah, I've been in the wave when I was in this thing at 25 and popped up to 50, came back down, popped back up. These are pennies on the dollar compared to what XRP expectations and prices is going to be. Guys, we're talking about thousands of dollars per coin. If you ain't sliding $200, get you 500 tokens, $500 start bracket. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the biggest regrets that you've ever had in your life. Not financial advice, but like I said, guys, oh, let's see if I can do this. Pull that in there, guys. Much love to y'all boys. Hey, we're going to be bringing this thing in. We'll have another video tomorrow. We're going to keep live coverage on what's going on. But like I said, guys, above all, just stick to the simple fact of knowing that this game is a game of attrition. One battle is not your war. One battle does not mean that you didn't get investing right, but you came in, you paid your tuition to the market. Ask anybody in the market, Warren Buffett, anybody. Money has been lost, but the fact of the matter is that you learn a lesson, or how are you going to apply that lesson, and are you going to start making a different maneuver now, right? That's the question. Not to say buy, hold, or sell, but like I said, y'all are seeing the beast for what it is. So you can't have the hopium, greed is the biggest deterrent in stocks. That's what loses you the most money, is being greedy. You need to step back and say, hey, let me do a for sure thing. Those long terms, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, HBAR, Apple, Amazon. These companies are the companies of the future for sales of a price right now, guys. They're on sale. Scoop these up. And like I said, join that wave of making that money. Y'all know I'm here with y'all. Salute to each and every single one of y'all. Understand, you were not wrong. You got cheated. But remember, it only takes one trade for life-changing, wife-changing money. And that's what we're doing over here. Like I said, Money Mafia, y'all stick to it. Y'all stick with me. We're going to go above the wave, rise up, and like I said, overcome this thing. Y'all boys hold it down. You already know what's next, don't you? DJ B Money, drop that banger. Yes, sir.